Well, you know, summertime is a great time to go to the movies, especially if that movie is maybe playing at a drive-in theater.
You can see all your favorite stars under the stars, but good weather is crucial to enjoying this beloved slice of Americana. TripAdvisor has just released a list of the nation's top drive-in movie theaters, according to its popularity index. The Skyway Drive-In Theater in Fish Creek, Wisconsin topped the list, but drive-ins in the South claim the other 4 spots, including the Swan Drive-In in Blue Ridge, Georgia.
And joining us now via Skype is Kathleen Setser. She's one of the owners. And Kathleen, thanks for joining us. First of all, congratulations. Now, you may be the boss there, but Mother Nature is no doubt about it, the big boss. Tell us about how the weather impacts your bottom line.
That is true, and thank you for having me on. It does influence how many people come, but I'm really always surprised at how many people come despite the weather. I mean, the optimal would be warm and dry, but a lot of people, if they've already made their mind up or their vacation plans to go to the Swan, come out anyway. I think there are so few drive-ins around that people just want the experience, so they're willing to brave the weather.
So let me ask, do you still show movies in the rain?
We do. We even have it on our website. That's a question I get asked always is it going to, rain us out, or are you going to still keep going if it rains? So the only time we ever don't show movies if we lose power for more than 15 or 20 minutes. And, that's never happened. So we just keep right on going. A lot of people, they've already made their mind. A lot of people even like sitting in the coziness of their own vehicle with a blanket and somebody with them and watch it anyway.
Yeah, I think in the rain, that sounds actually kind of cool.
Yeah, storm. Yeah. Now, you guys had storm damage in, I believe it was April of 2011, that almost forced you to maybe shut things down. What happened? Can you describe it?
Well, in April 2011, there were a lot of storms in this area, and the screen got significant damage in the top right corner, tore off a lot of the panels. And what happened was, the screen was old. I mean, it was built in 1955, and it had a wooden structure. So when they came to repair the screen, they put a temporary fix on it just so we could not be off the show must go on, so we had to get back on the screen by Friday. But when the insurance came to do the adjustment and everything, they realized that there was structural damage to the inside. So the screen actually had to be removed, and we put up a new screen, which is steel, which will be here long after we're all dead. But anyway, so that all happened in 2011. We didn't get the screen replaced until 2012. So, I mean, I'm grateful for that, because without that, the Swan would have been out of business.
So the Swan was able to sort of manage and weather that storm. Other drive-ins have not been so lucky. They've been forced to close because of weather challenges. Can you tell us more about those challenges?
Well, if you have a really, really cold winter, or a lot of snow, that type of stuff, that really affects the bottom line, of course. There are areas that don't have the milder seasons that we do have in the South. We do get some cold weather, but, it's very rare for us to get a snowstorm or anything that's going to shut us down for 3 or 4 days. So we pretty much can just keep on going. We're full-time during the summer and then just weekends year-round. So very rarely do we have anything that will shut us down because of the weather.
Now, has there ever been a point where there's just been too many cars that just couldn't fit to watch movies, or is it just sort of everyone manages to make it on in?
Actually, there's been several times when we had to turn people away, and I hate to do that. Not only because of the lost revenue, but because people drive for miles. I mean, they drive 2 hours, or they've already made their whole weekend plans to get in there. So what we generally do is we park them on the sides, and we even let people walk in and sit in the grass. We try to get them in there any way that we can. One of the things we've changed this year is showing a double feature on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which allows another weekend night to actually see both movies, and it gets a few more people in. It kind of spreads the business out over 3 nights instead of just 2. And that's helped a little.
Kathleen Setser, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck and have fun there at the Swan in Blue Ridge. I think you'll find the 2 of us up there at one point.
Yeah, I got to check it out.
Yeah. All right, coming up on Weather Center.